One of the key aspects of the early years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the almost total absence of competitive archetype-oriented decks. Toons? Are shite. Guardians? Even worse. Agents? A confused bunch. Gravekeepers? Carried by the best field spell in the game and a very suspect lad. Archfiends? Archfiends.
Was it not your sin trapped the unicorn? Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you.
I guess it's only fitting that after the creator deck we look at the other side. But man, does it fucking suck. Welcome to literal hell. We have chess pieces, apparently, mass tax evasion, big bunguses, die rolls, and pretty much nothing else. If you've ever wanted to live the Dogwater version of, and I'm being very generous here, any aggro deck in the format, this is the place for people like you. And me. Hi. This deck aims to beat your opponent to death as soon as possible, before it kills you instead. A very hard task, since our stats are capped, which usually leads to scenarios such as this, where a single 2000 defense wall from LOB is almost impossible to defeat. Archfiends might not be great, and even really bad, but they still have some really cool things going for them, like successful die rolls, that ultimately lead you to believe you're playing a good deck, a fucking archetypal snatch steal which will, in fact, kill you, and an actual hand trap, that only cares about his boyfriend and him only. It's nothing particularly flashy or inspired, but it does the job. Mind you, a blowjob.
Hey dumb fuck, you suck dick at math!
You can fucking threaten, you fucking fool. Actually, fucking buffoon, you bumbling idiot. Fuck you.
But hold on, do you hear that? That's right, it's time for the bonus games, featuring my lad, my boy, my dude, the one and only.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil.
Archfiends have been my very first non-meta experience of the format, a long, long time ago. They hold a special place in my Archfiend pilled, and by now not so pure, cold heart. As much as I've struggled over the years to make them as much playable as possible, it never feels tiring to play something so unassuming as 2000 attack points gimmicky beatsticks. Terrakin is not only the best Archfiend card, but is a true hell of a monster, and Desrook is a magnificent piece of protection fitting of its protege. That being said, we're still stuck with playing a large number of insufferable shitlords that do little to nothing to advance our game plan.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck.
I hate this fucking guy, and this other fucking guy, but they are necessary to ensure ball presence, and allow the king to descend on field. Pandemonium is fucking atrocious.
I hate this place.
It still boggles my mind just how little it actually does, especially since it gives no stats boost whatsoever, and without Infernal Queen we cap extremely early, and she's just way too slow to benefit her fiendish colleagues. All in all, it's still a deck you can tinker with for some good time and can still have room for improvements, as little as they might be. This is the standard deck list. You can drop Pandemonium for more removal, if you so desire, or add Mystic Swordsman for more pressure against control decks. This is the Mazera one. Witness it, consider it, praise it, don't expect much from it. In a meta where either it's chaos or set 17,000 forms of interaction, even if you manage to summon the madman, he won't do you much of a favor. This is an equip-based decklist with Megamorph. We don't have many monsters that can take full advantage of it, but I'm sure one day I'll find a way to make it work better. If you ever choose to try Archfiends for yourselves, do not let the abysmal matchups against anything that is meta discourage you. Give yourself time to understand and appreciate the synergies of the archetype, and I'm sure you'll come up with something great yourself. It may not be the best, but it doesn't need to be awesome. And rest assured, it absolutely ain't that as well.